With Christmas around the corner, let's talk gift giving. I feel like it's become this mass consumption activity that everybody feels they have to take part in. I mean, some people even go into debt for gifts. Like, that is just wild to me. Giving someone a gift is basically just a token of, hey, I took 5 minutes out of my life to think about you and I wanted to give you something. So whether it's Christmas, birthday, Mother's Day, whatever holiday it is that you're celebrating, let's just take it back to basics. So I've come up with a whole bunch of free and low cost gift ideas, whatever I could think of. I thought I would just do this to get the creative juices flowing, so let's go. So first up, you could repot a plant cutting from your garden. These ferns that I've got, they just grow so quickly and look beautiful in pots. This bamboo is just a cutting off another bamboo plant that I had, so I've grabbed some rocks from the garden and put in a recycled jar with some water. You could give edibles like these shallots, parsley, whatever you've got there. Baking always makes a great gift, like this banana bread loaf that I've made. You just wrap it up in some baking paper, and then you could just wrap some pretty ribbon around it. You could even wrap it in a nice tea towel if that's what you've got. Muffins, slices, whatever ingredients you have or whatever your specialty is. People always love baked goods. My third idea is something I used to do with my kids all the time when they were younger, is create a scavenger hunt for them. So you can write the clues for around the house and the yard, and then at the end there could be some sort of prize for them, whether it's lollies or a little toy or movie tickets. So obviously that would be a low spend gift unless you're just using what you've already got, but kids love this one. So number 4 is fill up recycled jars with lollies and chocolates. I've collected all of these from trolleys for the past few months. So I could do licorice bullets in a jar, I can do mixed lollies. In fact, I probably will do this for the nieces and nephews this Christmas. You can tie a nice ribbon around the jar, add a gift card, whatever you wish to dress it up. My 5th idea is to make a homemade gift card for your time or services. And there are loads of things that you can do this. I've written a whole list, so let me read them out just to give you some ideas. We've got babysitting, dog walking, pet sitting, doing website work or online work if you're good at that, handyman and DIY work around their house. You could do some decluttering for someone if you're good at that and they're feeling overwhelmed with their stuff. You could do some driving for somebody. You could offer to Uber them to and from the airport if they're going on holiday, or if they want to go out and have some drinks with their friends, you could say, I'll be your Uber for Friday night. That would be a great gift. Pet grooming, you could do haircut and colours for people if you're into that. You could even offer a week's worth of washing and ironing for somebody. Busy people would love that. You could do some house sitting, yard maintenance, lawn mowing. You could service someone's car if you're mechanical. You could do some cooking or cleaning for somebody. You can do grocery shopping for somebody if they're time poor. You can do car wash and detailing. The options are endless in what you could offer somebody else in the way of your time and services. So my 6th idea is to make your own room spray / air freshener. This one I keep in my toilet, and it's really simple. You just need an amber glass little spray bottle. You add 40 drops of essential oil, whatever scent you like, and top it off with some boiled water, which you've allowed to cool. And then you'll have a beautiful homemade natural spray for the toilet, bathroom, living room, whatever you like. And then you can just put a little card on it with the refill instructions on the back, just in case the person wants to top it up when they're finished. If you're crafty or creative, you could make something. I remember the year that I learned how to knit, everybody got a scarf for Christmas. So this is the one that I've still got left that I made for myself. But it doesn't have to be crocheting or knitting or whatever. You can do anything. It could be woodworks, whatever you are good at. See if there's something that you can make for your gifties. The next idea is you could make a hamper for somebody. This is a really great idea for someone who's just moving out of home and might need some extra help getting started. For young parents, you could do baby hampers. You can do themed hampers, such as like a movie night, and put lots of treats in there. Another idea is to do a self-care hamper, so you could do candles and bath salts and things like that. Just trying to use whatever you've got around the house to keep it free. I just had this basket already, so I'm just going to use that. I actually did one of these for my sister when she found herself having to start from scratch as a single mum. So I had this washing basket that I wasn't using, and I just filled it with all the excess food and like dishwashing liquid and soap and whatever I could find around the house, and just filled it to the brim with stuff. And she was so grateful for that. It helped her out so much. Hampers are a really great idea. Another free gift idea is to make someone a recipe book, especially if you've got, say, a child leaving home for the first time, and so they're going to be out in the world having to do their own cooking. You could put together a book filled with all of their favorite childhood recipes, so they'll be able to start learning how to make those for themselves. You can tailor the recipe book to the person's needs. If they've got specific dietary requirements, it could be like a gluten-free cookbook or a vegan cookbook, so that is perfect for their preferences. Next up is homemade baking mixes and drink mixes in jars. This is my homemade cappuccino / mocha mix, which you can check out my other video to see how I make that. It's really simple. People love these ready to go things in jars, and you can just put a nice label on it to say what it is and what the ingredients are and what they've got to do. Another great idea is to do a step-by-step tutorial for somebody. You could do it in video format for them. Maybe it's like how to play their favorite guitar song, walk them through how to make their favorite meal. It could be how to set up some technology that they're having trouble with. You can just make the videos step by step really easy for them to follow, and that would be an amazing gift for somebody as their own personalized guide on how to do something. Another free or low cost gift idea is to make a bunch of meals for somebody's freezer. This is really great for new parents who are just exhausted and don't have the time. It's also really great for busy people who maybe don't have time to come home and cook dinner at the end of the day. You could help stock someone's freezer, so just the cost of ingredients for you and a bit of time, and that would be such a great gift for somebody. So number 13 is you could organize an experience or a day with the giftee. So you could pack a picnic and go to a beautiful lookout or a park and just catch up with them for the day, and you organize it all so that's your gift to them. Another idea is to go to a free local museum and have a day out together. Number 14 is to make a personalized playlist for your giftee. This could be work music for them to listen to while they're working. It could be a chill mix to help them relax. It could be some songs that help them reminisce about their youth. So you can do these on Spotify and YouTube, whatever it is that they listen to. Number 15 is to write your giftee a heartfelt letter. This could be where you tell them how much they mean to you, or how having them in your life has really changed things for you. Or if you're humorous, you can just write a really funny letter that just brings a smile to their face. Writing a letter to somebody shows that you have actually taken the time to think about just them, rather than just going to a store and swiping your card. My final tip for free and low cost gifts, less free and a bit more low cost here, is to hit up the thrift stores, op shops and Facebook Marketplace and see if you can find things secondhand. Sometimes you can find free stuff on Marketplace and Craigslist and Gumtree and those sorts of places. So you can definitely try that. Anyway, I hope you've got something out of this and got some ideas for free and low cost giving, no matter what the season is that you're buying for. And if you've got some extra ideas, because there are loads more, I haven't covered everything, this is just what I could think of, pop them in the comments, because you might just help somebody out with their gift giving this season.